Hi there. Join our casual conversations for curious, bewildered, and aspiring midlife cannabis queens. Welcome to the Closet Disco Queen podcast, featuring Queenie and TT. So kick off your platform shoes, sit back and get ready to laugh and learn all about adult use cannabis without having to ask a 22-year-old. Let's get rolling.
Well, hello, TT.
Hello, Queenie.
What have you been up to?
Well, let me think. We had a very busy day yesterday. We saw 4 different human beings. Oh, actually
In the
5.
wild?
Actually 5, if you count.
Oh my God.
2 of them were together. So I was thinking of the 4. We had 4 interactions and 5 people.
You did more than one thing.
I did more than one thing.
Wow.
Yeah.
5 different people.
Fun. That was fun, actually. Yeah. Kayla came over in the morning. My daughter's foster daughter, my granddaughter. I'm just going to call her my granddaughter. Came over. She's going to be watching house sitting for us when we go on vacation, and she's also going to be taking care of our puppy dog. So that's good. So she came over a couple of hours and hung out with us. It was really fun. And then Tom and Marty came over, and they took all the stuff from the pod that was going to their house. So that was fun. Then my neighbor asked me to come over and help her with some issues she was having with her phone and iPad. So I did that. And then we delivered my mom's TV to Rosetta.
Wow, you did make your rounds.
Yeah, it was like, whoa, this is a lot for one day.
I feel verklempt. Well, that's great. Out and about, so they say.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Wow, it can be done.
How about you?
One thing in a day was all that I did. Conserve, retreat, protect, that's all. Golden years I have achieved, but I finally realized I was deceived. I was once all on the go, there wasn't anyone I didn't know. Volunteer here, launch a dream there, toast the coast, always host. Then it all changed with a shift, and my time was now mine. Time to worry, time to wait, time to shrink, time to cry, but no more time to say goodbye.
Let's see. Yesterday, quite by surprise, I may add, I ended up with our entire family here.
What? How
Yes,
nice.
for Din Din. It was,
We're here to
it was
eat.
very spontaneous, but
Oh, how wonderful.
my son saw that I wanted to make potato salad, so he went shopping with Dan, and then they were going to pick steaks up. So he must have texted his sister, his twin first, and she said, yeah, I guess, weather wasn't looking great, so it didn't look like softball was going to be going anywhere. And then we got the A-OK from her, and I said, well, might as well reach out to Megan.
Yep.
And see what they're up to. And lo and behold, they were free. So
how wonderful is that?
Yeah, it was very nice.
Yes.
Very nice.
Oh.
Very, very, very nice. So we sang happy birthday to AJ.
Oh, fun.
Her birthday was last month.
Did you get the fish? The ongoing fish saga.
Well, I should probably fill people in. So AJ had requested a fish tank and fish for her birthday. And I thought, that's a lovely thing. I have no trouble with that. And her parents said it was okay. We set about on Thursday to purchase said fish tank with the accoutrement.
Oh, those little Nicky
if you will.
Nickities, yeah.
Yeah, and fish, right?
Right.
So that's the ultimate goal, is to have fish.
Uh-huh.
So, and Sean was able to come with us. So, I did have another witness to this.
Mm-hmm.
So we go into the local pet store. Well, it's a chain. And we walk in, and we are greeted quite quickly in the fish department. How may I help you? Well, we're here to buy a brand new setup and fish. You're not going to be able to put any fish in there for a week or two.
What?
Okay, so I've got a 10-year-old and
He's
a
already
7-year-old.
waited a month.
Right. Standing with me. Plus me. I'm like, "Wah!" And I said, huh? And she said, oh, you have to make sure that the water settle, that you're able to test it. And it's that everything's been cleaned properly, and the pH does this, and you've got this treatment and conditioner in there. And you have to let it settle, let the environment settle before you introduce fish.
Well, that's
and I said
to me.
Basically, wow, that's so I was led down the aisle to what would you think if I said chemicals?
Oh, yeah.
So we then stated that we were looking for an aquarium, a setup for glow fish, which, as the name would dictate, glow in the dark.
Mm-hmm.
Only if one has the proper lighting.
Okay.
Which makes a certain aquarium setup a glowfish aquarium.
Oh, that's very
versus
special.
just a
Yes,
plain
just a fish.
aquarium.
Yes.
So we got the glowfish aquarium, 5 gallons. 5. Okay, so
That's
keep
pretty
that in mind.
big.
Came with a filter and a heater.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We then purchased the chemicals. We purchased stones. You have to have gravel at the bottom.
Right.
I think that was 3 pounds maybe.
Mm-hmm.
And these did have glow in the dark properties. There were, some neon
special ones. Yeah.
Well, paying for the light, you gotta might as well use it.
That's right. Make the most of it.
We got a glow in the dark, well, pretty large arch set up with some glow in the dark features, like, just planty looking things that all glow in the dark. A glow in the dark turtle. I don't know where he fits in with the theme, but he's in there. And my favorite, we found an Easter Island sculpture.
Excellent.
And we're all fans of the movie Night at the Museum, when the sculptures say "dum dum," want gum gum. So of course we had to purchase that. So we of course we did. So that was included. And let's see. Oh, an extra filter, just because. And a net. You have to have a net.
Gotta have a net. Yeah.
Gotta have a net. And of course, food.
Mm-hmm.
Had to get the food.
Mm-hmm.
Now, mind you, no fish yet. $186 for a
Crazy.
5-gallon
That's just
aquarium setup.
You think to yourself, oh, what's it going to be? Like, when we used to go to Woolworths, right? It was maybe, I don't know, $5 for the tank or the bowl, and then another $1.25 for the fish.
Oh my God. My brother had guppies, and also, we the whole thing going on.
They were really
But,
cheap.
oh, geez.
You just carry them home in your little baggie and plop them in.
Oh, no.
Rolled into the pet store, strutting real cool. Birthday vibe strong, we don't play by the rules. Said I want a tank with lights that dance. Next thing I know, I'm in a fish fin trance. Fantastic plans, bubble tower, treasure chest, and my Visa cried out, girl, give it a rest. Pets saw me coming, yes they did. Spun me round like a funky squid. 186 just for the rig. No fish inside, but the vibe's real big. What's my Mima to do? She loves that kid. Uh-huh. Ooh, ooh. Glow gravel shimmering like Studio 54. Mirrorball Castle, I bought the whole store. Little diva smiled, said this is the best. I said happy birthday, now give my wallet a rest. Cashier winked, see you next week. Yeah, probably, my savings are bleak. Slap that bass, she got no fish, but she got that funk. Her tank go blip blip, her bank go clunk. Saw me coming, yes they did. Shine me up like a disco squid. 186 just for the gig. No guppy yet, but a joy, that's big. And what's my me gonna do? She loves that kid. Uh-huh.
Our Closet Disco Queen podcast deals with legal adult cannabis use and is intended for entertainment purposes only for those 21 and older.
What have you consumed today, Ms. Queenie?
What a thoughtful question. I have partaken in a pre-rolled joint. It is from Heady Tree.
Mm-hmm.
And I believe this is a repeat. Blue Zushi.
Blue Zushi. Oh, yeah. I like
Blue
the name of that.
Zushi.
Yeah.
Yes, it's a hybrid.
Blue Zushi.
Blue Zushi.
Nice.
I enjoy this tremendously.
Well, I found
High recommendations.
High recommendations. I found on my dresser, the last time I had been here and gone to a dispensary, I got a free THC infused caramel with sea salt candy.
Ooh.
And I was like, oh, look at this. It's so interesting. I am going to try it. And it is lovely. It was
Sounds tasty.
very sweet, very good, like kind of like a granular, sugary kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
It did melt in my mouth.
It did or did not?
It did. It did.
Oh,
It melted really nicely.
Oh, in your mouth, not in your hand.
Yeah. It's called Dream, THC infused caramel with sea salt, and it's got 9.11 milligrams of CBD in it. So, yeah, it's lovely.
Cool.
I like
Beans.
it. I might have to get me some more of these.
I might have to get me some more of these.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Well, something to look forward to.
When we get to our vacation spot.
Yes. Oh, last time you were at a real dispensary, you said.
No, this was actually no. I'm sorry. I'm confusing things. This is from one of the fake dispensaries. It's THC 9.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Following. Uh-oh, here we go. We have to issue a retraction. A live retraction.
No, I think
retraction in progress. While she's talking,
it says THC 9.11 milligrams, but then I wondered if the 9 went with the THC. It doesn't.
Well, I think it would be.
I was going to say, I'm feeling pretty good if it's only 0.11.
I would say Delta 9.
Delta 9.
I think is what you're.
Oh, yeah. What did I say?
THC 9.
Oh, Delta 9. Yeah.
So I would think you had 9 milligrams of
Delta
THC.
9 THC. Yes. Yes. And the number 9 just
9.
Yeah, little.
Just got you all messed up, huh?
Yep.
9.
What is it about 9 that causes such tumult? It's not even 10 yet, it stirs an insult. One short of perfect, one past a line. A troublemaker number, oh 9 you malign. It's prime, it's odd, it's sneaky and slick. Turns up in crisis and vanishes quick. From feline lives to courtrooms divine. a number like 9.
Nine, number 9.
It also means no in German.
9. Ah.
See? Yeah, I just thought I'd
See,
point that out.
yes.
See?
See, we.
See? Oh, God. Stop now. Uh-huh. Oh, I was also involved in a planning Zoom call with cousins about the family reunion coming up in a few short weeks. Yes.
So the pressure's on.
The pressure's on because I put it there.
You waited.
I not only waited, I opened my big mouth.
You volunteered.
Yeah, well, I can't help myself. Well, when else are you going to be able to share? Can I share this information about this line of the family? Right. And nobody else really cares, quite honestly. So, I mean, the very people who should care are going to be my rapt audience. Yeah. So I'm trying to come up with a creative way to share.
Are you doing a presentation?
I don't know. I don't know. I would like to make it fun. Yeah. I'd like to make it
like a game.
Like a very competitive family. Very competitive. Probably it would be best to have teams. Oh, like Family Feud or something. Yeah. We could have the Bobs and the Als and the the Ks. Ha! I think that's what we'll do.
Yeah.
Family Feud. All right. It just came to me.
Write it down.
I am. I have to. And then I'll look at it and I'll go, what the fuck?
What is this all about?
F-U-E-D, right? Feud. Feud. F-E-U-D.
Feud.
F-E-U-D.
I think, isn't it?
I don't know.
There's an F-U-E-D. No, that's food.
Oh, it's F-E-U.
It's F-E-U-D.
Well, you can see what it would be F-U-E-D too.
Feud.
Yeah, I could see. Okay. Feud. Feud. So I maybe, whoa.
Well,
and I was concerned.
The word clued.
Okay, we don't have to go really there.
Okay. All right. Sorry.
It's okay. It's probably because I'm smoking something. I can't even remember the name of it. That's grossly misspelled. Oh, like sushi. What's sushi? There's no sushi. Right. All right, so we'll leave it at that. It affects my ability to spell. Holy moly. Well, that's an effect you don't hear about often.
No, it's not.
It can be very disturbing. Yes. of pinpoint dyslexia.
You know, I have noticed that it's harder for me to do some of my word games when I'm stoned. No, it probably does have more to do with the time of day than whether I've imbibed. Sometimes it actually, now that I think of it, sometimes I actually do better. So I have not done a peer-reviewed study.
Well, we'll have to attend to that.
Absolutely no evidence whatsoever.
We'll have to
support any of my claims.
Your musings. Muse away. I don't care. It's wonderful, though, to muse.
It is. It's fun.
Yes.
It amuses us.
Oh. Wow, what a clever play. I loved it. It just struck you funny.
No, you're striking me funny.
Didn't I sound sincere?
Not at all. There was a definite note of derision in your comment.
Oh, quel dommage. Was that correct?
Yes. That was
okay.
What wasn't. A shame. What a shame.
It's one of those idioms we had.
Mrs. Blackmore.
S&P. What? No, that wasn't her.
Yes, it was.
S&P 1, 2, 3.
This is a black.
Our French teacher. And she had her own little ways.
She had her ways.
Like standing over us during the regents going,
Huh? What?
offering caramels. Here. Oh, poor little
Probably
thing.
a good thing that she retired that year.
I know. Well, I think we near killed her. Well, Carol almost killed her. The time Carol sneezed. And she went back on her heels and clutched her chest. Oh my God. It's like, oh. It was when, around when Sanford and Son was popular. So I was like,
exactly
I'm coming home,
like.
Wheezy. Oh my God.
That's exactly what it was
like, all poised to just jump
staggering up against the blackboard.
Oh my God. So funny. Oh, that was hysterical. Poor thing. Oh,
imagine being frightened like that and then looking up and seeing an entire classroom full of miserable little teenagers hysterically laughing at you.
Well, yes, that would have been a little off-putting.
She's probably saying, I'm so glad I'm going to be
I'm getting the fuck out of here. Married. We didn't treat her any differently than any other teachers.
No, we liked her.
We did. We tormented her just as much as we did, or laughed. We did.
All of them, yeah.
Jaff. Falling through the desk. I mean, that was...
What's with the teachers?
I don't know.
Mr. Stewart falling out of his wheelchair.
What's the latest but us? TT, tell me the news. Where is it legal? No one knows. What's the latest but us? TT, tell me the news. Where is it legal? No one knows.
So, TT, do you have a story for us this week?
I do have a story this week, and it seems appropriate for the time of year that we are in right now.
Do tell.
Well, this headline caught my eye. Cannabis industry is sparking a new era of tourism. We frequently talk about the business opportunities available with the cannabis industry, and this is another one that there are actually folks who are providing cannabis getaways for folks who want to be able to explore different destinations and have the opportunity to consume cannabis as they do that. The desire is for a unique experiential travel experience.
Wow.
So, and it's because half of the states now have legal recreational cannabis approved. It's only going to get better. So a couple of things that, if you're wondering what I'm talking about, they have tours of cultivation facilities, which I think would be really interesting.
Oh, yeah.
They do like a farm to table cannabis experience where you can go to the farm, you can see how it's cultivated, then you can see how it's processed, and then you have a cannabis infused meal, maybe a cooking class. So, I mean, I think that's
cool.
Really funny. Yeah. There's boutique bud and breakfast, and then there's also luxury resorts with dedicated consumption lounges and cannabis concierges. So that's if you want to go a little more upscale. There are cannabis-infused spa treatments and yoga and meditation with cannabis and holistic wellness. There's guided tours highlighting history and culture. Or there's also effect pairing experiences that combine specific strains with different types of activities like nature walks or going to an art gallery or culinary adventures. So it's really, there's so many different things, different ways that this is beginning to take off. And one of the things that this article mentions is it's really important to have strategic partnerships so that the whole experience can be coordinated. So, tour operators, hotels, using local businesses, marketing and promotions. There's just all kinds of people who can get involved in the process along the way. And of course, that's jobs, That's the industry. The thing that in case you're thinking, oh, I could do this, like I could do my own little cannabis B&B or something, there are strict licensing and operation requirements. So you have to see what's available or what's been approved in your state. Some places don't have lounges yet. Some places, don't, might prohibit consumption in public. And if part of your thing is in a public area, you're not going to be able to do that. So you need to know the laws. You need to know what the age restrictions are. You need to know about any of the limits there are on cannabis consumption in your state. So, but even though it requires an understanding of the laws and a commitment to responsible practices, you got to make sure that kids aren't involved and, everything is very clear in that regard. I think it's got a huge potential for growth.
That's very interesting. Now, so this is being marketed to primarily people here in the U.S., or is this something that we're seeing people from outside of the U.S. traveling to the U.S. to experience? Is there any reference to that in the article? I'm just curious.
There isn't. There are already some destination places like Amsterdam and Canada and whatever. Right?
Used to be Thailand, right?
Yeah, right. And now it's interesting that some states are known for their cannabis consumption laws and the ability to access it. So, places like California, Colorado that have been doing it for a long time, those have become places that more typically would be at the forefront of these kind of establishments.
Gotcha. So, and of the places that are, offering spas or Airbnb type, they're the bed and breakfast type experiences, are they strictly and exclusive to cannabis, or do they have they carved out a part of their business for that group? Or
that I don't have details about the different types of business and what they offer and how they do it. This is just a very generalist article. So it'll be interesting to see when things start happening around us. And if our listeners want to report on what's happening with them, we'd love to hear from you.
Yes, absolutely. Because this, it's going to be a process. This is all still fairly new throughout the country, the world.
Right.
It's been demonized for so long. That is very, very interesting. Now, you'd expect it perhaps like California, because, it's already a touristy kind of destination. So it just makes sense. But I can see where, if like a smaller farm also did some processing on site, with one of the farm licenses, that would be a really interesting experience to maybe help with harvesting or help with doing trimming or, a hands-on type of experience. I see that might appeal to some people.
I think so. I think it's especially would be cool to just see an expanse of cannabis plants growing, I think that would be like, whoa, look at all that weed. But to see how they do it and to take part in some of the hands-on stuff, that would be fun. Yeah.
Interesting. Wow, that was some quite interessant.
Are you a cannabis know-it-all? Or a total poser? Find out with Queenie and TT's High Cues.
Are you ready to play High Q?
Yes, I am.
If you recall, 3 items. One is a true or false. One is a multiple choice. And one is up to TT to determine whether it's truth or myth. You've been batting about 300.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's nothing to poo-poo.
Poo-poo.
No poo-poo. No poo-poo, no. Ne. 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 Ne poo-poo. Poo-poo, ne.
No.
No. Should it be before or after poo-poo? Ne poo-poo?
Ne poo-poo pa.
It is ne poo-poo.
Ne poo poo pa. Madame's had enough. Ne poo poo pa. Madame's had enough.
Okay. Moving on,
Moving on.
so to speak.
No one wants to hear us in French.
Or talk about poo-poo.
Mhm.
Are you ready for your true or false? True or false?
I'm ready for my
She
true or
says
false.
There you go. Let's see. True or false? Cannabis was once used as currency in colonial America.
Interesting.
True or false?
Colonial America.
Colonial America.
I think they used it back then. I would say it would probably be something that they would want to barter, which would be using it as currency, right? So I'm going to say that is true.
TT has determined that it was true that you could use cannabis as currency in colonial America. Do you have any firsthand knowledge of that?
I'm old, but I'm not that old.
It is true.
Is it?
Hemp was so valuable that you could pay taxes with it in some colonies.
Interesting.
There you go. See?
they knew the value of it back then.
Way back then.
Even then, our founding fathers.
They were visionaries,
Mm-hmm.
progressives. Let's see. The next is a multiple choice. What does shake refer to in cannabis? A cannabis smoothie. B, small pieces of cannabis that break off buds. C, a nervous reaction to cannabis. Or D, a method of consumption.
I would say it is B, number 2.
B, number 2, meaning small pieces of cannabis that break off buds.
Yes.
Oh my goodness, we are on a roll. That is correct, TT.
Shake, shake.
Shake. I mean, that's a simple word, but we just assume people know what that means.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah, it's the stuff that shakes off.
Shakes off. Yes, it just.
Yeah.
And the final category deals with cannabis fact or myth. TT, are you ready for the final
I'm
issue?
ready.
Okay, she's ready. She says, cannabis makes you lazy and unmotivated permanently.
False.
Fact or myth?
It's every week.
May I remind you,
It's a myth.
the very
As soon as I said it, I
category,
was like, wait a minute, I'm supposed to say a
the
different
very
word here.
category is fact or myth.
Myth.
You are stating that is a myth.
Yes, ma'am.
You are correct. You are 3 for 3. Oh my goodness gracious, what has happened? While you might feel couch locked while high, there's no evidence of permanent motivation loss. Plenty of successful people use cannabis. So don't be
I read
silly.
a study also just this past week debunks that idea because people in the study were more likely to exercise who had smoked or consumed cannabis than people who hadn't.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So debunk
weird.
that.
Yeah.
There goes that myth.
There have actually been several studies. So, yeah, no such thing as a lazy
No
stoner.
such thing. Don't even, I mean, really. Let's move on from that. It's not necessary to engage in that kind of
We don't need to be
stereotypical.
promoting that.
Right. No, not at all. I mean, even when I've engaged in consuming indica, I do not feel, like disabled, like I can't move or anything.
Right.
Cray cray.
Mm-hmm. I feel relaxed, which is
silly. Yes, that's a far different.
I don't feel relaxed all that often, so yeah.
Right. So it's
very nice.
It's a different sensation.
Enjoy the relaxation.
Yes, that your shoulders aren't up in your ears. Things like that.
Exactly.
Which is my normal posture. I feel like I have to push my shoulders down, make myself not
relax your shoulders.
And then I can't relax them. But hey, what are you going to do? It's just the way the cookie crumbles.
If you have a query, my dearie, that can't be answered by Siri, turn to Mary Jane in your time of need. She's got all the answers about we. Whoa, we.
Mary Jane, I was wondering, can cannabis actually help improve my relationships by making me more patient and present?
Oh, honey, pull up a chair. This is where cannabis stops being just a fun Friday night treat and starts showing up like your emotional support plant. Yes, cannabis can help improve relationships. Romantic, platonic, family, even that weird coworker you've been dodging in the break room, if you use it with a little intention and the right dose. Let's break it down, shall we? You know how sometimes your partner chews like they're in a competition, or your adult child starts a conversation with, "No offense, but," and suddenly your blood pressure starts doing jazz hands? Cannabis, especially low-dose THC or CBD-rich blends, can help soften those knee-jerk reactions. It slows down the emotional roll, gives you a little space between the trigger and the response. Instead of snapping, you might just take a breath, blink slowly, and say, "Interesting choice of words, darling." It's like installing a velvet rope around your last nerve. In a world where we're all juggling 17 tabs in our brains and trying to remember if we turned off the coffee pot, cannabis can help you drop into the moment. You notice your partner's tone instead of just their words. You actually hear what your friend is venting about instead of mentally planning dinner. You put your damn phone down and enjoy being with someone, not just near them. The right strain or dose can make conversations feel deeper, more connected, even kind of sparkly around the edges. A little goes a long way. Now let me be clear. This is not about getting blitzed and trying to resolve a decades-old marriage issue while giggling about a ceiling fan. Too much THC and you're not present. You're staring into the middle distance wondering what air feels like. If you're using cannabis to enhance connection, keep it light. Try a 1.1 CBD THC tincture or a 2.5 milligram edible. Take a gentle puff or two of a mellow strain like Harlequin or Blue Dream. Save the heavy hitters for solo couch time. Cannabis doesn't make you someone you're not, but it can help you show up as your calmest, kindest, most tuned-in version of yourself. And let's be honest, that version of you, she's a relationship goddess. So yes, if you use it mindfully, cannabis can absolutely help you become more patient, more present, and maybe even a little more fun to be around. Not that you weren't already fabulous, but now you might just feel it more.
So, TT, what do you think about that?
I think that she's right on with that. I really do. I think it can be a nice evener.
Even or outer. I agree.
especially, in terms of anxiety or fear or, any of that kind of stuff. It really does kind of
take the edge
off. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
How about you?
And I find it helpful for stress relief and speaking. I think it's important to identify, why you might be consuming, but I do find it very helpful for stress relief and some anxiety. Yeah, I'd have to say, yeah, very, very good.
And she was very careful to, say this isn't going to be, the magic pill or anything, but this is something that could help. So,
and it can help with, I think people do use cannabis or rely on cannabis for social anxiety. And that's a perfect reason for using cannabis. If it just takes the edge off, allowing you to focus on where you are and who you're with and enjoy the time you're spending with those people or that person.
To be present in the moment.
The better. If your mind isn't, zipping around all over the place, to be able to just, it's tremendously relaxing.
It is.
To not have all that noise.
Good old Mary Jane.
She's really just right on top of things. Everybody have a good week.
Enjoy. Bye-bye.
Enjoy.
Thanks for joining us at the Closet Disco Queen podcast. Grab a brownie or doobie, pass us to your friends, and be sure to follow us on Apple Podcasts or wherever you listen. And be sure to leave us a 5-star review as it helps others find us. Peace out.
So it's an inch of fish per gallon. And so we can buy 5 inches of fish. That's the proper.
So
that's the proper calculation.
Walked in the shop with a 10-gallon dream. Fish so fancy it made me scream. Neon Tetris, I'll take a dozen, but the clerk said, let's not get buzzing. She pulled out a chart, and oh what a twist. Said 5 inches max or you'll make a fish list. 5 inches of fish, baby, that's all I can do. In a 5-gallon tank with a filter too. Don't want no guppy overloading my space, so I bought with one better and a snail for grace. Just sank like a stone. Turns out my tank's a studio home. I named my snail Lou, and we still have a blast. Low key, low waste, and built to last. 5 inches of fish, baby, that's all I can do. In a 5-gallon tank with a filter too. Don't want no guppy overloading my space, so I bought with one better and a snail for